Future of Finance Summit. So you're a winner today. Congratulations on that. What does this recognition mean to you and your organization?
Sure. Thank you, Kashish. I'm really privileged by Business World to get this award today. And I have immense gratitude to my parents and my family for always being a support to my journey. I'm also very grateful to my previous, all managers and leaders whom I've worked with in all the organizations, and great mentors and coaches, I think, who've helped me be what I am. What it means for me is not only about a recognition, but also about how I can inspire the next generation of the finance leaders who can come up, step forward, and make a space in this industry, right? Not only that, it is also about the women leaders who are there, and I think they make a lot of sacrifice in their personal lives as well to reach a stage. And I think I want to let them know that it is not difficult. The path might look difficult, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. So that's my message for them as well.
Beautiful. So there has been a lot of talk about AI and data personalization around the world. How is the finance industry leveraging it? How are the CFOs using it?
Sure. Thank you for asking that, Kashish. I think it's very close to my heart as well in terms of the digital transformations. It is very critical that finance upscales themselves from the traditional data crunching and data preparation job to more insightful and digital transformation journey. What it means is it will reduce a lot of time involved in preparation of data, and get into more of data value addition, right? Getting more insights on the table, partnering with the business to go into the growth agenda, and also leveraging in terms of various technologies that are available today, right from reports to dashboards to AI generated PPTs as well, right? And I think finance has to step forward from their regular Excels to move in this direction in the future.
Like, that was quite insightful. There has been a lot of talk about sustainability also. So how do you see the industry, striking that balance between short-term financial goals and long-term sustainability goals?
Sure. I am very grateful that I've been part of the journey in all my earlier organizations as well, in terms of sustainable development, whether it is ITC or it was GSK or it was Jubilant and currently Licious. I think everyone has been focused on sustainable living, right? And that definitely shows that there is a need for looking at the long term goals which are more sustainable rather than just focusing on the short term. And I think I carry the same mindset because short term will not sustain, and hence it's important, and that's what all the organizations and my current organization also believes in, is that how do we focus on the long term sustainable goals and create a positive impact on the earth.
Okay, lovely. One last question to you. How do you see the financial landscape in 2025, and what are the challenges and opportunities you foresee?
Sure. Thank you for asking that again, Kashish. In terms of the volatility in the landscape that is there, of course, there is a lot of, we recently had the GDP and the inflation numbers. There would be a lot of focus on, bringing efficiencies, profitability in the future. And other than that, also focusing on how to build businesses for the long term growth and not just short term gains. I think that's how the next year looks like. I'm pretty excited for what the next year holds, and looking forward.
Okay, it was lovely talking to you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you,
Thank you.
Kashish.